Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a message of encouragement, and that is to never ever ever give up on yourself. So let's have a chat. You know, I still get shocked sometimes when I reflect on what I've actually overcome, and what I've shared in previous videos so far is really only a snippet of my story. One day I may elaborate, or maybe I won't. I'm finding that I'm having less and less interest in mentioning my ex because he doesn't deserve any attention. Though I do recognize, unfortunately, that he is the reason why I created this channel in the first place, and that's to help others who are going through the same thing. So I do get a bit torn on that because it's hard to help you without mentioning some of my experiences with him. But I want to honor and focus on myself, my giving energy to my journey, my progress, my worth, my growth, and to your healing and your growth. Looking back, sometimes I have to laugh because sometimes I'm in awe of how I managed to get through and rebuild on my own. And for anyone new here, welcome. My name is Annemarie. I'm a Neuro-Transformational Life Coach, a Hypnotherapist, and a spiritual guide. I help women reclaim their power and heal from narcissistic or toxic relationships. So when I reflect back to this time 12 months ago, I was only just settling into my new home. I was still in shock. I was traumatized, but I was so grateful that I even managed to get a place in the worst rental crisis in history, at least here in Australia and particularly in this part of Queensland. So I managed to pay 12 weeks rent up front to secure this place because I was so grateful to have it. I had to just take it. I had no furniture. I left it all behind. I laid many days in the fetal position in a lot of physical pain, on a mat on the floor, sobbing, distressed out of my mind. I had no clue what was up or what was down, or what I was going to do next. My confidence, my self-esteem, shattered. And you know, sometimes I still question if something actually happened. Then I go to my mini journals and I find the parts where I had written reminders to myself, because the chronic gaslighting leaves holes in your memory. And if you ever see me struggle to remember something, that's why. I used to have a really good memory, and I ended up with fibromyalgia in particular, which gives you a very foggy head sometimes, but it's slowly getting better. So writing things down as they occurred at the time has been incredibly helpful for my healing, for my sanity. So may I suggest that you do the same. And now, because I am open to receiving again, interesting, unusual, joyful experiences are slowly starting to flow in. For example, I never thought I would have to rebuild my entire life at 65. And being a hippie most of my life, I love nature and the outdoors. So I never saw myself as an online person, let alone build an online support community like this one. I much prefer face-to-face. But when your back is to the wall and you stay open to change, weird and wonderful things happen. And as the saying goes, necessity is the mother of all invention. And the more I accept this as part of my new story, the more it's starting to open new pathways for me. I've surrendered and accept life's blessings and bounties. And you know what? I deserve them. And so do you. Okay? Remember that. You deserve that. So here I am, 12 months later, and the comparison is remarkable. But let me say, I worked really, really hard on myself. And I know you can too. Most days I'm back to my smiling self without reason, because I used to be quite a happy-go-lucky person before I met this person. And I'm just happy and appreciative of life. I honour the sad days. I honour the angry or anxious days when they come. Only occasionally now, fortunately, but they still come. The panic attacks from the years of trauma still come. But I'm now more stable internally, and because of all the work I've done, and I'm able to breathe it out. I embrace the deep self-inquiry, and I ride out the tough, deeper healing when it's required. I love how I am learning to finally give myself the same grace as I would a child. I don't force, I don't punish. I've been punished enough most of my life just for having a kind heart. I don't sabotage myself anymore, and I don't regret. In fact, I forgave him months ago as part of my healing because it made me so much stronger and in myself and in my faith. And for that, I thank him. I nurture myself. I imbibe daily spiritual guidance. I meditate and sit in silence a lot. And I gently redirect myself when needed. I can think clearer. I can respond to life calmer. I'm nowhere near as reactive as I was towards the end of the relationship. I was not in control of myself anymore. And I did keep saying to him, I'm so unhinged, please stop. But he didn't. So, but I can think clearer now. I can respond to life calmer, and I can be creative because I'm slowly returning to my old self, but a better version of my old self, my true essence of my love and my light. So my message to you today is please do not give up on yourself. I know it's tough. I know it's you feel like it's just never going to end. The pain, the sorrow, the confusion, the destabilizing. It feels like it's never going to end. But I'm here to show you that it does pass. And if you stay committed to your healing and giving that love to you, you will get there. So there were many, many times when I didn't know if I would even get up again. But I did, because I never gave up on myself. So know that I am here for you. You don't need to go through it alone. So take my hand if you need to. So thank you for joining me here today. I hope you got even a little bit of encouragement to even just get through today. Okay? And know that I'm here. Know this community is growing, and it is here. And just practice self-love. Forgive yourself for somehow even getting into this situation. Okay? Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. And simply get up and take another baby step forward. So until next time, as always, lots and lots and lots of love from my heart to you.